Hi everybody, this is Eric here with the John Miller Real Estate team at Keller Williams Realty. And today I wanted to talk to you real quick about how a short sale works and what you should know if you're going to consider buying a short sale. The general concept is someone has to sell their house for whatever reason. They lost their job, they're moving for some reason, and they owe more on their home than they're able to sell it for in this market. The first step of a short sale for a seller is that they have to get an offer in hand. And once they get an offer in hand, they're able to take that offer along with their financial information and submit that to their lender for approval. Okay, so they can't even submit for the short sale approval until they have that offer in hand. So they put the house on the market and you as a buyer are interested in the property. You go into the property, you like it, it's one of your favorite properties. The first person obviously that has to accept your offer is going to be the person that owns the property that is short selling the home. So you put in the offer and everything goes well and they accept your offer. The next step that's going to happen is the lender that is owed more money than what the seller can sell them, they're going to have to approve that offer as well. What we advise our buyers to do is when you're buying a short sale is come in with a low offer, and oftentimes the owner of the property that's doing that short sale, they just want to move on with their lives. They want to get the property behind them, and in most cases they're not going to owe the deficiency balance, which is the difference between the sale price and what they owe on the property. They're not going to owe the bank anything going forward, so they'll oftentimes accept a low offer. Now the other step in the process is once that first owner or once the owner accepts the offer, is that the bank also has to accept the offer. So the seller of the property, the owner, they are going to submit their financials along with their offer into the bank, and the bank is going to get that information and review it. This may not happen for a month to 2 or even sometimes 3 months later. And what the bank will do is once they get the paperwork, they'll do their analysis of the property. And this is a step where the bank also has to approve of your offer. So oftentimes the owner of the property will accept your offer, but then the second person that has to accept it is the bank, and they may ask for more money. They say, listen, there's 3 houses that are similar in this neighborhood that have sold for $200,000. The owner of the property, they have accepted $150,000, but we're going to need at least $180,000 for the home. And at that point, as a buyer, you would have a decision to make. Do I want to move forward with this purchase as well? And it's basically another round of negotiations with the bank. So that's the short sale process in a nutshell. For the most part, short sales do go through. It's about 60% of short sales that go through. Where on a traditional sale, where it's someone selling their home that they have equity, a far higher percentage go through. So going into a short sale, just know that there is a very good probability that it doesn't go through. You may have to wait 2-3 months for the lender to get back to you, and at that point you may not be happy with the price they want for the property. The other question is, do you get a better deal when you're buying a short sale? The answer is sometimes. I would say that the demand for short sales is much lower, because when I meet with buyers and they have to be somewhere by a certain date, short sale is not an option. So if you're renting and can move at any time, you really are one of the only people that it's going to work for you to buy a short sale. The other person is an investor, and they're oftentimes just looking for deals much below the market price. So because there's less demand for them, yes, there's less competition, so you could secure the property for a lower price, but there always is the possibility that the bank, for the most part, they want something near the market value. They may discount it a little bit to move the property, but that's basically the short sale process in a nutshell.